Hi.
Pete gets two. Hey, John. I knew there was somebody else. I saw Pete twice.
Yeah. How is everyone? Hope you're all super cool this evening. Peace.
Pete says, hydrate. We've got the whole family today. And Gizmo's underneath Nathan's desk, and Little Miss is underneath mine. Everybody. Sharon says, thank you for the bases.
Welcome.
Tony says, it's grabbed a bundle of the new dipping inks.
Awesome. What's Dan say? I may be proxying up a full EDH deck. Oh, well, you can play on the proxy table, Dan.
John the Templar is juicy.
John the Templar is
so
juicy.
juicy.
You can play on the proxy table, Dan, because you can play with Winter on that table.
Juicy.
I think that since the new 40k commander decks have come out and established kind of like a new power level for pre-con decks, I think proxying is unnecessary. Just you don't have to have the most expensive. Well, I mean, we proved it anyway when we've done the budget commander thing last Christmas time or whenever it was. We did it earlier this year. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a deck.
Would like you to give them the wave
to make a good or even completely busted deck. You just need to find the right combination of cards. So
Pete wants to give him the wave.
Yes, he does.
I know.
Hi, Pete. Hi.
Carnopa says, is all the Green Stuff World stuff on the site now?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
And I didn't do it.
Yeah, I left it in the hands of one of the staff, so I'm not entirely sure.
Shall we have a look what the last thing on was?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
This guy's trousers need another coat.
There's some hazelnut plinths.
Oh, there's some corks. We got some corks.
There's some brown stuff. There's 3D crystal glasses. There's beer mugs. There's red bricks. There's light green grass tufts. There's the new leaf litter, which is fallen yellow. There is all the dipping inks and the dipping ink bundles. Can't be much more that's new, can there?
So we've got streamer arch.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Thingies.
Streamer support set, the Darth Black hobby arch and the faded white hobby arch, and then that's it.
Alright, so there's a whole raft of paints to go on. Paints that we were missing out of the range. Oh. So if they're not on already, then they're still to do.
And has all the restocks been put on?
Actually, I might not have provided those. I think I did. All the restock is on for this one. We have got another order in progress with Green Stuff World, but they haven't invoiced us for it yet, so it might be a little while before that one shows up again. Depends what you're waiting for, I guess. Tell us what you're waiting for, and I can give you an idea whether we've either had it or it's going on the website soon.
Dan says, I have 95% of the cards already, just don't want to move them about.
Oh, well.
Tony says, it's been a Green Stuff World party today. Dan, I want another budget EDH night. That was fun. We've got fireworks going off here as well, so it must be a party.
It's casual night this Friday night, I think. Casual commander night, so you can bring your budget EDH deck.
Tony says, glad you got brown stuff in. I prefer working with that for one-off basic toppers. What's the difference then? Do you know?
No, I don't know. What's
the difference, Tony? Is it not a sticky or something? Hi, Wiki D. Sharon says, also super sorry to randomly calling you today. I said, yeah, but you didn't ring. You're fine. Sharon was randomly ringing me from Discord today by accident because the buttons are silly. but it never rang at my end.
Oh,
So she was doing like, no, don't ring, no, trying to press it off, and then she did it twice.
I've randomly contacted people through Messenger video and audio call by mistake before. Normally when I'm in the middle of doing something else, like washing my hands or whatever, and I might have just been having a conversation with them previously.
You used to ring your dad from your pocket all the time.
Yeah, I did that just the other day. Yeah.
All the time, and he'd be like, hello, hello.
Did you want me?
Like, oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
Dan says, you getting a second wave of the 40k decks? Question mark.
We've got some.
Got some. Yes, then.
We've got some. We've got all of them left, apart from at least one of all of them. But we haven't listed them on the website because we want people to be able to buy them in the shop. So we've got one of everything apart from the Tyrannid deck. We are sold out of the Tyrannid deck.
Yeah, super special in-store stuff.
Yeah, which is what we try and do with Pokemon as well. So when we know it's going to be a limited run item or something like that.
Tony says, are we all listening?
Yeah.
Brown stuff is better for hard edges. Green stuff is better suited to more fluid lines.
Ah.
There you go. Every day's a learning day.
Finally got brown stuff in. And so one thing for anybody that may be thinking about or has already purchased the Streamer Arch thing, if you hadn't read in the description, they come with a European plug, so you do need an adapter to fit it into a UK 3-pin plug. So they come with the Euro style 2-pin plug on, which is what the compressors, the Green Stuff World compressor, comes with a Euro style plug attachment. So just so you're aware, I hope that doesn't change anybody's mind about it. It just means that you need a little adapter piece to go in.
It's like when you go on an holiday, you need a
yeah.
Mickey says, I accidentally ran the Lexel guy once when I dropped my phone at 7:20 in the morning. Did he answer? He's nice there, the Lexel guy. He'd just been like, hiya, did you want me at this ridiculous time in the morning? Tony says, you can combine brown stuff and green stuff for an intermediate that's nice to work with.
Yeah.
And Sharon says, for once being Italian is useful. That's a small child.
So we, when we went on our sculpting course a little while ago.
Oh, Pando's hungry, he's crying.
The chap running the course recommended mixing milliput with green stuff to make something that's more suitable for sculpting.
Oh, everyone's jumped in now. John's treating him, Wiki D's treating him, Koronoko's treating Tony's treating him. Oh, it'll be exploding soon.
Yeah, he's going to be like Slimer and be full and fat. That was my Slimer eating noise.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. On the while Dan's on, if Dan's still there. Dan, I had the video call with the lady today. Mrs. MLG don't know about the call with the lady today, I don't think.
You've been randomly ringing women again.
Yeah, I had a video call with an Italian lady earlier on. Not Italian, sorry, not Italian.
It's got you on the brain now, Sharon.
Yeah, Spanish. She was Spanish lady. About Flesh and Blood. So Flesh and Blood's never really taken off for us in the shop, but Dan had asked if we could run like an intro session or something for Flesh and Blood. And in order to get the things that we need for an intro session for people, then we had to sign up to their organised play thing because they've changed the way that they do things. So I've done what I need to do with Asmodee, which was tell them that we actually have the stuff that they already know. We actually have a physical shop, and yes, it's real. And no, we're not just selling stuff out of the back bedroom and all that kind of stuff. And then and I had to tell them my account number that they already know because they gave us it, and all these kind of
Well, you
things.
could just be pretending to be you.
Yeah, that's right. And then I had to send some photos to the people who make Flesh and Blood to tell them that.
Is this all because you love Dan so much?
Yeah, because I wanted to please our customers. You see, so this is I tried to do something for him. You see. So anyway, we're all set up, and then soon, apparently, they should send the notification that they need to send over to the distributor, and then we'll be able to get some free trial decks for people to learn how to play. Basically.
Woo!
So hopefully in the not too distant future, we should have the goods that we need to be able to teach people how to play the Flesh and Blood card game, which is what Dan had asked for.
Well, I hope Dan's still here to hear all that,
Yeah.
otherwise you have to say it all again. Tony says, Milliput works well as an additive. I tend to mix Milliput with plasticine as it makes for a cheaper blend and it makes the Milliput more workable. What did we? Milliput and
Green stuff.
What we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's some strange noises happening outside.
Oh, what's
Dogs
going on now?
barking and funny noises and fireworks and all sorts. I'm gonna move my chair, Princess. Don't let me run you over. Hmm? I can't hear you. Well, go get it then. I'm not getting it for you just because you're being too lazy. You don't want to stand up.
Little Mrs. Playing Splatoon, I think.
She was, but I think she wants to change now and the other game's in the other room and she
Uh,
can't be bothered to go and get it herself. Hey? Oh, why can't you? You're not stuck, you've got legs. Come on.
So all the zombies, barring I think 3 which are here on the table, are painted for our zombie game.
She's going to get Animal Crossing. I think that's because Wicked D was playing it yesterday.
Yeah, all the zombies barring 3. So we've got this zombie lady, we've got this zombie walker guy here, and then we've also got, because I've just undercoated him, we've also got Walker Ronnie from Mantic. So this was a special promo mini that Mantic put out a while ago. Obviously, they've stopped making stuff for The Walking Dead now, but this is supposed to be Ronnie Renton, the head of Mantic Games, as a zombie. So we're going to paint this guy and add him into the collection.
If you owned your own company of which made miniatures and stuff, you'd definitely make some of yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you and your mates, you'd make like a whole adventuring party that was just you and your friends.
I think so. Design it how you see yourself.
Oh yeah, I won't design it real life. That'd take up too much metal. It'd definitely be an idealistic view of me.
So-
There's a wild Pokemon in the old chats.
So we'll have to give him a dark blue t-shirt because that's what the Mantic staff wear.
Tony got so excited he forgot how to catch the Pokemon. Sharon says lots of fireworks here too. I wonder why. With lots of poor dogs howling. Yeah, I don't like fireworks. I don't like the noise. Don't mind the pretty lights, but there's a lot of. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, is everybody celebrating the new Prime Minister?
Well, we've got one.
I think there was talk that it was going to happen today.
Oh, don't know. We don't watch the news. We don't know what's happening. Yes, I don't like the rubbish that it leaves behind, and I don't like the noise of fireworks. I think I'll probably do without them. But that's just me.
It's alright. Watching other people's displays on the telly, and then you can not have it turned up too loud. Hi, Red Snail.
At least you will be able to remember her birthday, Tony, because Kathy's birthday is remember the 5th of November. It's Kathy's birthday! Hi, Moxie!
Hi.
Red! The nubby has just taken Finn on a walk, hopefully. Oh, yeah, bad timing, Wicked D, bad timing. That's bad timing, that is.
Nubby.
Yeah, she meant hubby, but...
Oh, right.
I know what she meant, but I still read it out wrong.
Sorry, dog. Do you want to be under there, mate?
Tony says, it's alright, I'm pretty good. I even remember what day Christmas is. No, I forget. It sneaks up on me. Everything sneaks up on me. I think we've got loads of time to do all sorts of stuff, and it's like, oh no, it's there!
We're not going to do that yet. I need skin
John
colour.
caught the Pokemon.
I've also got, because I found these and I realised that I hadn't undercoated them, I've also got this kind of like alien princess with a ray gun character, and this soldier type with a Tommy gun that are Reaper Chronoscope minis. So I gave them a quick undercoat with some Reaper brush on primer before the stream, so they're gonna get it going over. I'll probably leave them till tomorrow, to be fair.
Right, what day is it today? Monday.
Monday
Today.
No,
I'm all
not
confused because it's half term.
Yes.
So I've got no idea what's going on. We've been doing craft today. We've made our pillars for the Halloween fun day. So they're all done. They just need to somehow get down to the shop without breaking.
We can manage that.
I don't know. It was a bit precarious just carrying them from the orangery to the living room. I'm not going to squish you, am I?
Awesome.
So you've been at work all day. You were at work all day yesterday. You've been at work all day today, and me and the little one have been at home. Got a random bruise as well. Look, see my random bruise.
Yeah, you said that you thought you were going to get one yesterday, didn't you?
I know, but I'll get a bruise there. I'm going to have to show now, otherwise it doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Are you ready for random hand?
Yep.
No, you can't see it. There, look, that random.
Yeah, this area here.
Random. I mean, who gets a bruise there? Right. Where's that come from? Random stuff that happens to me.
Don't know what you've been up to.
Oh, Red's 50 this year.
Random
Only a
bruises.
number.
Yeah.
I feel about 75. Oh, little miss says you're only as young as you feel. Definitely 75.
90 then. I've had that conversation with somebody today, so I had a couple of visitors today, a couple of my old friends I've not seen for a long time.
And then just hangs about with his mates.
Yeah, done loads today. So yeah, I've had some visitors, and one of them said like, "Oh, I'm 40 this year," or I think he said this year, 40 this year. I said, don't worry about it. You're only as young as you feel. I still feel like a teenager most days.
Do you?
Yeah, apart from like when I wake up in first thing in the morning, I'm really stiff and achy. But yeah, most of the time, I just feel like a teenager. It's like I can't remember that I'm really ancient.
Well, you're hardly really ancient.
Yeah. And then when the kids come in for gaming and stuff, and they like read the bottom of cards or something, they go like, "Oh, this was made before I was born." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, I'm old.
Ricky D's only 21.
21 again. Like every birthday.
I've always been old. Even on school photos, I look old. It's just that's just bizarre. I've never looked particularly young. Never been ID'd.
You must have been.
No, never. No, because I've always because it's tradition in my family to have bags under your eyes. You're just born with them, and I've always just looked, and I've always acted quite old as well. So I've never looked young.
It's quite a nice, like, aubergine colour for her coat, that lady.
Red says, mentally I'm still Thundercats. Oh!
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah, the mind is willing, but the body is failing.
My mind's not willing. Nothing's willing on me. There's no hope.
This guy can have some aubergine trousers.
Aubergine trousers.
Yeah, well,
is he an antique dealer?
Yeah, it's shyish purple, but yeah,
Shyish.
it looks like a nice aubergine colour.
Excellent. What did I miss, says Pete? Just that we're all really old, but we think we're still young, or
Yeah.
at least Nathan does.
Like Peter Pan.
We were talking about Green Stuff World, because that's in... you already know that he's forgotten your hat. Because he's rubbish.
Yeah. I'm blaming Neil. My mate Neil from York came over to for a visit, and our other friend Ben, who I've not seen for easily 10 years, is over from Australia and had called in with my other friend today. So that was nice seeing them, having a bit of a reminisce about old times and catching up and what have you. So Ben lives in Australia, lives in a beautiful place called Coolum Beach, and we had a look at some pictures of like near where he lives. He lives at the bottom of a mountain, and it looks absolutely awesome. Within walking distance of a fantastic looking beach as well. Looks pretty cool. Does look very hot though. So,
Well, there's all those weird creatures that can kill you just by looking at you.
yeah, also a negative. Yeah.
Tony says, I'm still living in the age of fighting fantasy. So I'm the same age as the Stranger Things kids, but back then I was their age in that time. Well, that's very confusing, Tony. Wicked B says, oh dear, just got so confused by your background music. I thought it was coming from downstairs and I'm the only one here. Yeah, you're definitely still ill, Wicked D.
Yeah.
Pete says, are you drunk again? Red says, too hot and full of stuff that'll kill you. That's exactly my thoughts, Red. What's the matter with you, small child? Why you keep poking me? All day, this small human has been poking me and thumping me and being big meanie. Yes, you have. All day Gizmo's been stealing stuff he shouldn't have been stealing.
Is it like what?
Like all sorts. We couldn't put anything down today. Any bit of paper that we put down, yep, I'm having that. He ripped up little Mrs. drawing from school. He ate the sponge that I was just about to use to sponge the grate onto the Halloween pillars because I put it down for 3 seconds. He's just been wanting lots of attention today. But because it's normally just me and him on our own, but now little Miss is here as well, so divided attention is being very... Oh no, don't pay attention to her, pay attention to me.
Needy little puppy.
Yeah.
Right. Zombie.
Yes, Red, we're on school holes now.
Zombie.
Half term over here.
Yeah, it's been quite busy in the shop today.
Yeah. First day, because it's only Monday.
Oh, it's been good.
And the Halloween fun day is on Saturday. Not long. Honestly, don't know if my costume is going to fit me.
You better get it tried on.
Otherwise, it'll just be I'll be a witch again and just wear my normal clothes like always.
We've sold out of Humans of Idiots badges.
Was busy in town because the majorettes are here. What are they
Oh
doing?
yeah. So yeah,
Majorettes
that's something that Ross said this morning. Said that he was really struggling to find a parking space. Couldn't park where he normally does, even though he gets to work early. Couldn't park where he normally does because there was loads of majorettes unloading at the spa.
Oh, is it some kind of tournament or something?
Must be.
Majorettes, they chuck batons about and do dances and stuff. You've never done it. If you eat me one more time, I'm going to smack you bum. Tony says, Mills has been the same. We had a guide dog lady visit today and Mills was all, look at me, give me attention. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's like. But then when you give him attention, he's like, oh, I don't actually want it. I just wanted you to acknowledge my existence.
Yeah. Well, I've got this skin colour out. I'm going to put it on the soldier guy, I think.
And it was annoying on his walk as well.
He was just a git.
And now he's all pretending he's awesome and sleeping and being a little angel under your legs. He just missed you, I think.
Yeah.
Ricky D says they hold an annual tournament in October half term. They come here from all over the country. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't know. We've never.
No, we've never had to do that.
Never had anything to do with him.
We're all good on that front.
I remember when I was a kid, and there used to be the procession thing, wasn't there? The carnival, Lions Carnival, and they used to have the floats and all the other stuff, and it used to come down the street, and they always used to have the majorettes marching through as well.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. This guy's got a right Hulk arm going on. He's got like.
I used to like the Lions Carnival. I used to enjoy being on the floats and collecting the money for the charity and dressing up and whatnot. We were all sorts of things over the years.
What kind of things?
Well, I worked for Boys, the department store, so it was like their thing. So we were gypsies one year. The costumes tended to go round all the stores, take it in turns. So each year they had a different costume.
All right.
For various things. So they always smelt a bit fusty. Yeah, we were randomly gypsies, which are travellers, or like classic, stereotypical looking, that kind of thing, with flowy skirts on and stuff. And I was the Ice Queen one year, and I couldn't move because the crown was absolutely huge, and I couldn't move my head because it was too heavy. So I just had to sit there waving, which was fine. Let somebody else collect the money. I can't remember what else we were for them, but then randomly I was Dennis the Menace as well.
All right.
It was Dennis the Menace once, and Captain Hook. I was Captain Hook once as well.
Right.
But that we were walking then, collecting money, walking for those two. And Gay was my friend Gay. She was the one with the teddy bear, whichever lost boy that is with the teddy bear. And my other friend who liked herself a lot was Tinkerbell, so she didn't have a lot on. And I was Captain Hook and dressed like absolutely head to toe, covered, no skin showing at all. And there was my friend with like not a lot on. Konoko says, just made an order. Thanks for getting the big corks in. No problem. My poor messed up hands will be eternally grateful. I hope it helps. Wickedy says, where I grew up we had the Lions Carnival too. I was on the floats many times with the dance troupes I was in. Ballet on the moving float was not easy. Oh, thankfully, because it was just a department store that we did it with. We just chucked sweets and stood there. There was no actual skill involved. We used to fight over who would ride on the float though and who had to walk behind. There's a Pokemon in chat. A Phantom. Yeah, little miss is telling me how to say it, but I can't. What's it look like? You don't know?
Right.
Have you ever been on a float?
Me, no. No, never been on one. I had to push my bicycle along in a thing like that once, dressed as a robber, but I was never on a float.
I lent my 1970s Beetle to be in the float because they were doing 70s.
Alright.
And I lent them my car.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm good like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember why on earth I wouldn't have been in the possession or driving my own car, but I wasn't.
Were you perhaps working?
I might have been working, yeah. Because it wasn't boys, it was just some people that we knew.
Right. This guy can have a dirty shirt on. We'll do his cardigan in a minute. About
Moxie's caught the Pokemon. Well done, Moxie.
yay! Give Carl a lightly coloured hat.
So how are you getting on with these? And have you nearly done them? Have you got enough? Or?
Yeah, I think we've got enough. And once I've finished these guys, well, they're not. I don't know what are we doing for time. We might even finish some of them tonight.
Now steady on.
Yeah, I know, crazy. It's it's just quick, isn't it? Contrast paint. So we'll get a bit whacked on, paint on, and then we'll have to varnish them.
We haven't got any
Before
dipping
they
inks to try though.
No, we haven't. We would have had if I'd
Tony will
left
have
them
to
at
tell us what they're like.
Yeah.
Because we've not tried them.
I think it's really odd that they're called dipping inks and then they come in a dropper ball.
Oh, they're running out of
rather
names,
than a tub.
aren't they? They can't call them contrast paint. They can't call them speed paint. They can't. Everybody's
super washes.
Everybody's running out of names. So what to call them? But yeah, it does sound like you just dunk them in the paint.
Oh, we've restocked because I know somebody was asking, weren't they? We've restocked the Vallejo stuff today, so the sky blue and whatever else it was they were waiting for, and
I think that was Heather.
a whole load of other air paints.
Heather's not on.
I've restocked today.
I'll tell her.
Cool.
Tony says, grew up with carnivals. We had the Cleethorpes Carnival. I enjoyed 2 Hornsey carnivals, but managed to dip out now. Health and safety means that most places don't do them. And then they got like nobody was going, didn't they? Like less and less.
Yeah, it's got to be worthwhile, isn't it?
Yeah. Costs a lot of money for all the petrol and whatever, doesn't it?
It does now.
Even though you've decided that the car's not as bad now, haven't you?
Yeah, the light did come on the way home today though.
Oh.
It's time for a refill.
When we went out without you for dinner yesterday, got invited out by my parents to go out for Sunday dinner, and Mr. MLG was at work, so he missed out, and we got some petrol at Caton because it's cheaper. Primrose Valley. Because it's cheaper than coming back to Brid and getting some. And their car like flashes at you and shouts at you and does all sorts of things, going like, no, you can't possibly carry on. You've only got 75 miles left. Put some petrol in me. And Dad talks to it. He's like, I've got loads. Stop telling me. Like it can hear him.
It knows.
It does, yeah. But then obviously once it starts, Mum starts, oh, do you think we've got enough though? Oh, don't you think you should put some in? So, while we were going past, it's a lot cheaper out there than it is here. So we got some.
I don't know if those trousers are a bit too light for Indiana Jones. I think they might be too light. They might have to have a second coat. Oh, excuse me. This guy should have a dirty vest as well.
I haven't been watching anything exciting lately, have we? I thought of something that we'd watched the other day, and then I forgot what it was. So that...
season finale of House of Dragons tonight.
Nothing will happen, you know that, don't you? Makes me laugh when they try to encourage rural communities to use public transport. It's cheaper and faster to use a car. Wickedy says, my petrol light came on today driving back from Hornsey. I just ignored it. What have you been to Hornsey for? What have you been over there for? You've been shipped
see
out.
Tony.
Yeah, to see Tony. Have you been shipped out working in another office?
Yeah.
Oh, John's challenging Panda. Let's see if it actually works today, John. It's been very silly, hasn't it? It's not just us. Other people have reported the fact that it doesn't work very well.
I thought that comment was from Wicked D saying that she'd got extra beer, but it's Pete.
Pete's decided that Wicked D's just an alcoholic.
Ah, right. I see.
And that's why she lost her voice. Nothing to do with this cold that everybody's got.
Yeah.
Actual meeting. You sat there shivering. You were always curled. Isn't there no heating in Hornsey? Why did you organise the meetings in Hornsey? Oh, come on, girl. I thought I taught you better than that. You organise the meetings in the pub. What are you doing?
I think Glenn can have a bright red cap.
Are these all proper characters from the programme?
Yeah, so this one's Glenn.
I don't believe you, Tony. Tony says the last episode of The House of Dragons is good. But did you think the rest of it was good, though? Because the rest of it's appalling. Look on the bright side. At least it's that last House of Dragons that you'll ever have to watch for a while. That's very true, Karanaka. It's very true.
And this guy can have a bright red hoodie.
I'm off to a real pub on Wednesday, says Red Snail. Ooh. It's the boss's fault, says Wicked D. Now, come on. Come on, I thought I'd taught you better than that. A real pub.
Yeah.
Yo, you go to the pub all the time.
Hardly.
Every Friday you're down the road at the pub drinking beer.
Go for 1 pint a week.
Is that not you going to?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's hardly like there all the time, is it? I go to the pub.
They're more than me.
Go to the pub for 1 pint on a Friday after work to see the lads.
Yeah. Dirty stop out. And then you go back to work and you work until 1 o'clock in the morning, and then you tell me you're tired and it's just because you've been drinking. I'm seeing my friends tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not at the pub though. Just at my mate's house.
Are they coming here or are you going there?
No, we're going to Chris's. Because there's no room here, is there? They said to me, where do you want to meet? Because they normally come here. And I said, well, we'll have to go to your house because I've got 2 Halloween pillars, 2 Lucky Dip boxes, and 50,000 cards on the dining room table. So there's actually nowhere for us to play games.
Is Stuart coming to get it?
Yeah.
Message
yeah,
him.
don't worry.
I'll message him and see if he wants these radiators.
Oh, okay. He's going to bring your wig as well.
Yeah, cool.
Because it's just general conversation we're having about our lives now.
I can't remember what I painted this guy's skin with, but I've just blobbed on his face as well.
Maybe it doesn't matter then if you blob so much. We'll just paint it a different colour.
I'll have to repaint it. It was a bit pink. It was a bit over pink. Now he's got a very red, hoodie thing on. I don't know. That guy's. Oh, he's not got a hat. His hair.
I'm painting my Secret Santa.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, you can see. So I'm not allowed to tell you what it is.
No.
No, I'm not showing you now.
I'm gonna have a. Pete's redeemed a hydrate. I was just going to say I'm going to have a hydrate whether anybody wants me to or not, but Pete's redeemed one already.
He must have known that you sounded thirsty. How are you feeling anyway, Pete? You got any better yet?
Why is Pete not well?
I didn't think Pete was well. Or have I made that up? I'm fairly sure Pete wasn't well. There you go, look. Tony says, I went to the pub about 3 weeks ago. Hey, steady on. 3 weeks ago with the other half. Paying by card was a bit new to me. It was cash pre-lockdown. Oh, I'd be rubbish if you had to pay by card. I'd never take my card out. I'm always frightened I'd lose it.
You never have any cash.
Oh, that's true. Did you get me some?
I got you some.
That's true. I never. Yeah, I just don't have any money. What's that? I'm not sure that you being under my desk is a good idea, little one.
Well, what's up?
She wants a drink pass in now.
done that guy's neck as well. No, at least the contrast paints, it'll just look like shadow.
Nearly finished my Secret Santa. I just have to work out how to ship it. Yeah, I think that might be an issue for me as well.
I've started on mine.
Yeah.
Can't show you.
No, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird not being able to show you.
Yeah, had to. Because normally the only time that I get to stream, get to paint is when we're on stream. Because we've always got something happening.
So we had to like go. No, we need to go and do some painting so that you could get some done, didn't we?
Yep. So yeah, made a start on it.
Need to carry on.
Need to finish it.
Oh, Pete's eating ice cream because he's boiling.
Oh, that's a hassle-free mini. That one. I forgot that.
Oh, dog's snoring.
Yeah.
So what else have you got to tell us then?
Don't know. What could I tell you? Games Workshop have discontinued a load of stuff. Warcry, not Warcry. What's the thing? Underworlds. Games Workshop have discontinued a load of Underworlds war bands today.
Is that to make new for?
Make space for some new ones. They've shown off an amazing looking tank. I think it looks absolutely fantastic for Warhammer 40,000. I think that looks pretty cool. That was on today's preview email from them. What else? That's a rope. That's supposed to be a rope over his shoulder, and I've just painted it blue.
A blue rope?
What a dummy.
Oh no, it says my Secret Santa is 20% done. It's so hard not sharing its progress.
Definitely.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sharon says, I decided not to start my Secret Santa until late November. Hate having stuff around that I can't ship. Can't we ship it then if we do it? Can't we just like make somebody else sit with it in a box? Well, we've had to start now, otherwise it's never going to get done.
Yeah.
Wicked D says, I'm wrapping up my entire quilt and could do with a couple of blankets. Oh, I'm wrapped up in my entire... So you've been to the meeting and given everybody else your cold now then? Just to serve them right for making you go to the meeting. We had the fire lit last night.
Yeah. Sure did.
Oh, some exciting, in a sarcastic way news. We've re-plugged in our silly little meter thing that tells you how much electric you're using during the day, and have been going around the house trying to find out how we're using so much electric when we don't have anything, and discovered that the fairies come to our house at about midnight every night
and just turn everything
switch on all of our appliances, because there's a massive spike in the middle of the night when it uses up pounds and pounds worth of gas and electric. And we're all asleep, and then we don't have the washing machine on at night or anything like that. So we've been trying to figure out what on earth is going on and how we're using so much electric whilst sleeping.
Yeah.
Obviously, standby lights are on and things like that, but they're on during the day. So like, it's just bizarre.
Shouldn't make any difference.
So we're trying to figure out what's going on. It's very annoying.
Yeah. So when I got home, I had to go in the loft and find a part that's connected to our central heating and turn it off.
Just to make sure that it wasn't coming on in the middle of the night. Nathan, that's good though, isn't it? You get to build some personal painting time without a stream. Yeah, it doesn't have time. That's the only problem, Tony. Literally, he works from 7 while 1 on a Thursday, like 7 in the morning while 1 in the morning on a Thursday and Friday. And he works 6 while 5 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, and then we stream when he can't paint it. So there is actually no time at all.
Yeah, just dedicated. Well, this is a bit garish. I might misjudge this. This might have to get another colour over the top. But thought I'd give her. This is on my Nasdreg yellow skin, but it's a bit wild.
Could it be a standing? Well, that's the standing charge as well. But this little box thing tells you how much you're using. So currently we're using 11 pence an hour because the computer's on, and the lights are on, and obviously all the standby stuff on. But then in the middle of the night it has a massive spike, like we've run around switching everything on when actually we're just asleep.
And it seems to go like for an hour or two as well. Certainly on the electric side, which is a bit weird. So I think it might be something connected to the central heating.
Yeah, so we've had a poke about, and we're gonna see if that's.
Give it a whirl. Yeah, that's Nasdreg yellow is definitely too bright for these
Tony says, I'll be posting my Secret Santa as soon as possible to avoid Royal Mail issues. Yes, there's loads of strikes.
Yeah.
I've just labelled it as a Secret Santa package.
I'm going to have to post mine, I think, because...
There's just loads of strikes. It is going to be difficult. That's why I think we're trying to get it done as well, to avoid all that. Pete says, pay me to pay me. I've got to pay my own, Pete. And also, that wouldn't really work, would it? Tony caught the Pokemon. I forgot to tell you was there. Koronoko's blaming the gremlins. It's definitely something. Unless Gizmo's getting up in the middle of the night and switching the heating on. I can't get one of those smart monitors, even though there wasn't one here when I moved in. What? I can't get one of those smart monitors, even though there wasn't one here when I moved in. I don't understand that.
Oh, so they did used to have a thing where if you'd already got one, they wouldn't send you another.
Oh, right, okay. Ours was in the bottom drawer.
But if you've never had one, they should send you one.
But then they do what they want nowadays, don't they? Yeah, we dug ours back out again because we'd given up with it before. But we decided to try and find out if we could save ourselves some of the honey.
We got our most recent bill, and it was ridiculous. What they've done with our bill, considering there's only 3 of us here, and we don't
have
like
one television.
Yeah.
We only have one TV in the whole house, and if we're playing on a games console, it's that TV. It's not like somebody's playing on a games console in a different room, and then we're watching TV in 6 different rooms or anything like that. We switch off all the lights. We've always done that when we leave the room. We always switch the lights off. We've always done all sorts of stuff, and it's just silly. There's not really a lot else that we can actually do without just sitting in the dark by candlelight.
We need to get...
Yeah, Red says it's your late night power tool hobby.
Yeah.
You've been sleepwalking into the garage and using your power tools.
Yeah. We need to get some tea lights and some terracotta pots.
Oh yeah, like that's the thing. Red says they want £391 off us. Wowzers. Isn't that much, is it?
No.
No. Good. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about the standing charge. It's just this spike in the middle of the night when we're not actually using anything. I just want to figure out what it is so that we can not have it anymore. That's all. Sorry, I have smart meters. They were installed in 2017. Then we moved in 2019. The monitor had been taken and British Gas won't send me a replacement.
Ah, right. I see. So the previous occupants of your house have taken the monitor with them pointlessly because they won't get any benefit out of it in their new house because it will be synced to your smart meters, unless they're just like monitoring your energy usage from their new house.
Oh, that'd be weird if you didn't know that was what happened and you sit in your house. Maybe that's what's happening to us. Maybe we've got somebody else's monitor and we're sitting there going, "Whoa, we're sat in the dark? What's happening?" Red says that think they're paying for half the street. I think you're paying for half the street as well.
Yeah, that seems very excessive.
Try next door. They probably got an extension lead. No, my dad said that.
Yeah.
My dad said that. It was like, oh, is next door taking you, sneaking around in the middle of the night and stealing your electric. That'll be what happens next, won't it? Neighbours stealing each other's electric.
When I work.
Wicked D says, sorry, Wicked D says, are we all ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think that they would have taken it with them. They died. It's in their coffin. They just wanted to check up on how much electric you're using.
They might have been their favourite possession and they wanted to be buried with it. I don't know.
That's a bit like us, Tony. Tony's £1,000 in credit and they wanted to charge me £350 a month. So my credit is going up, but they're not willing to pay it back. That's what's happening with us and the gas, isn't it?
Yep.
Where and they were like, no. It's like, but we're not using that to start off with, so stop taking money off us, gits. Yeah, that's like us, Tony, with the gas.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I feel a lot better now. Let's go
we feel a lot better. Let's switch some lights on.
Let's go turn some stuff on. Yeah, ours isn't quite that much, but
we don't use it.
No. Yeah.
You came home today and you went, do you not want the light on? I was like, no, it's fine. You were like, stop being ridiculous. I'm like, I can see, it's fine.
Came home and she was knelt on the floor in the dark, trying to stick some stuff on the box that she was doing.
Pete the Hydrator is enjoying this stream.
Pete's enjoying us talking about energy prices. Sorry, we're going to talk about minis now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Or something else.
Yeah. It's clear to me that I've handled this mini with greasy fingers at some point, because even though it's been undercoated with Wraithbone spray, the contrast paint is running away like a Reaper mini that hasn't been washed.
Oh. I wonder when Reaper first started, they'd ever thought that they would become a... I forgot what it's called now.
An allergy.
Yeah, that's not what I was thinking, but yeah.
John the Templar is enjoying this stream.
Yes. That's me wiggling my bum about dressed as a dragon.
You see dragon?
I did say dragon, yeah. Can't wait for payday. I'm going to buy pink paint. Oh no, Tony, that's taking it too far. The heating's not been on since last year. No, none of that lark.
Yeah, we'll light the fire.
Yeah, light the fire as a treat. We're not having the heating on. Steady on.
I did
extra blanket and a jumper before that happened.
I did go outside and get some wood out of the woodshed last night.
You did. You were brave, big brave boy. Went and got us some wood. It's not actually cold today.
No, it's been alright.
I mean, Wicked Day, it's cold for Wicked Day, but it's not cold for us, I don't think.
I know. I'm sat here in my t-shirt.
I'm
quite
you've got
alright.
a t-shirt on. I've got a jumper on.
Arthreed Snail 72 is excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. It's exciting talking about energy.
Yeah, well, we're not going anymore.
Anyway, no. So what I was going to say was I did once have to investigate when I used to work for British Gas. Once I had to investigate a lady who had accused her neighbours of stealing her electric, and in conjunction with the local constabulary, we had to go around and make sure that her neighbours hadn't actually tapped into her electric supply, because she was convinced that they were running freezers off her electric.
And had they?
No. Unfortunately, the lady was a little confused.
Oh, bless. Well, at least she
But-
kind of took it seriously.
Oh yeah. No, but it was a good thing in the end. Not that she was confused, but it was a good thing that we'd got involved, because we were able to help her out in the long term, and she got the help she needed. So that was.
Oh, look at you, superhero boy. John says, is it worth getting a smart meter?
Well, I think so. So the advantage is that you supposedly only pay for the energy that you're using, and you don't have to give meter readings because they get them automatically. So it's supposed to be better. Eventually, everybody will have to have one. So, following some legislation that came in a few years ago, this is very sad. This is what I used to do for a job, but before giving it up to work full time at Mighty Lancer Games. But so eventually everybody will have to have a smart meter as part of legislation that was brought in Europe. So and we were still bound by that. And as far as I'm aware, they haven't changed the timelines. So some properties cannot currently have smart meters, but eventually they will work around the issues that were stopping people from having one, and everybody will have one, and then it will be we won't have to have meter readers coming round your house anymore, double checking that you're giving the right meter readings and that kind of stuff, because everything will be done automatically.
Red says it's cheaper drinking vodka and getting high blood pressure, keeping me nice and warm. That is what I used to do in my old flat. We didn't have any heating. We just drank vodka. It wasn't even vodka, it was vile. And then you could put a candle in the empty bottle and use it as a light. We didn't even have a fridge because we couldn't afford to switch it on. Tony says, I question the technology of smart anything, as AI is still fundamentally flawed. In theory, the tech should be better, but in practice, it's like flaming autocorrect. Unreliable.
Yeah, well, it's never going to be totally infallible, but, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where Charlie's dad ends up getting a job repairing the machine that took his job. I guess.
Worked in the toothpaste factory.
Yeah.
Little Miss is now asking about the film.
Yeah. So in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie's dad works in a toothpaste factory, and he loses his job because they get a machine to screw the lids on the toothpaste tubes, which is what Charlie's dad used to do. But then the machine's so unreliable that they have to re-employ him to fix the machine because it breaks down all the time. So there's some jobs that machines can't do, but seeing as we've got like everything connected to the internet, that's all part of the thing. Now, what we don't know, obviously, just to throw a bit of like spanner in the works for everybody that might be worried about machines, is what are they going to do if we suddenly discover that someone can turn your gas or electric off remotely because you've got a smart meter?
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks for that. Yeah, that's jolly, isn't it?
They shouldn't be able to, but I don't know for sure whether they can or they can't.
Anyway, what are you painting?
What am I painting? I'm painting these hero guys.
All right. I can't think of anything else to get you off the stupid subject, can I? I can't tell you what I'm painting, or even what colours I'm using.
I'm gonna paint a lady's shirt with Magos purple, or a jacket even with Magos purple. Red Snail says, "Been there." What, been there? You've got to fix the machine that.
I think I don't know if he means that or if he means been there, like just drinking vodka to stay alive.
Ah, right.
Didn't have any furniture either. I had a giant pink pig that I won at the fairgrounds that we used to sit on. Oh, those were the days.
This is before I met her.
Yeah, but it was all good because I had to do that to keep my house, and I would rather keep the house and make the mortgage payments than lose the house.
Yeah.
And then it all turned out great, didn't it? Because then you came along and I had my own house, and
yeah.
You were like, "Oh, look at you with all your money and your house.
Yeah.
I'll marry you." And then we could sell my house and buy our house.
Yeah.
All good, you see. All good. It's just that my brain don't work particularly well anymore now.
Too much
There's
vodka.
a whirlipede in chat. Is that like a centipede with a big like whirlwind round its bottom? Oh, Red said no. Fix the machine that replaced my job. The turkey killing machine. Oh, lovely. Lovely, Red. Lovely.
Oh, dear.
Pete says 77069. I think Pete's programming's broken.
Oh, yeah.
So what's this game?
What code's that? 77069. That's.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what 77069 is. Is it a?
It's an old one.
It's not Orc Berserker because that's
No,
059. I can't remember.
Well, you'll have to
What
remember.
is it?
Autumn Bronzeleaf.
Autumn Bronzeleaf. Ah.
Failed.
Yeah. It could be.
Konoko and Tony have caught the Pokemon. And Tony says, yes! Is it like a giant centipede with a whirligig bum? So this game that you're going to play then at the Halloween Fun Day,
Yeah.
like, what's it? What is it?
What is it?
What do you do? What happens?
So you
walk into the shop and go,
you walk into the shop and you come upstairs to the gaming area and you're going to come and play some games.
yeah, he failed miserably, didn't he? Failed.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, come to play some games, so you come upstairs and you can participate in all of the cool games that we've got all around the shop. And then you can come and play the zombie game. So you'll take control of a hero and you'll see how long you can last against the zombies.
You need to put the booklets out.
I do.
Are we having a colouring competition or not? I don't think we bother.
Okay.
But I think I might have put it in the booklet.
Alright.
I'll have to have a look. Pieces is going to retest you next week.
Okay.
I thought I saw something from Red earlier. Little Red and myself are looking forward to Saturday, but is there anywhere to park for free in Brid?
No, I don't. Yeah. Well, there is if you can park on the seafront, but not on the sea side of the road. So near the spa. So, oh no! Just put black on the guy's head. On the near the spa, on the seafront. If you park on the side of the road that's opposite the sea, where there aren't any markings, then that is free, and then it's just a short walk into town. But almost everywhere else is either 1 hour parking or you have to pay. They do make some of the council car parks free in the lead up to Christmas, but normally not this early.
Yeah. The streets outside of the town centre, says Wicked D. Yeah, basically. But then that's where the people who live there park, so
Yeah.
you can't always find the space. Near the underpass, but if you're from out of town, it's a bit awkward to get to. Yes. You try and explain that one if Red doesn't know where it is. Well, park and ride. I don't know how much park and ride is, but they try and make that reasonable, don't they? Park and
Yeah, I
ride.
think so.
Might be safer just doing that, Red, and then at least you know everything's alright. And you're not going to get a ticket. Because they're very keen around here, the traffic wardens. They do like to ticket people. They enjoy it far too much.
Yeah, certainly one of them does. The other morning, early morning, I think it was like 7 o'clock, I pulled up outside the shop in the van to load some wood and other stuff that needed to be taken away, and one of the traffic wardens stood at the end of the road and watched me pull up and was like almost like he was eagerly waiting for me to leave the van unattended so that he could come and ticket me, and then he realised that I'd left the back doors open of the van, which I do on purpose because you have to demonstrate that you are loading, otherwise they can get you. And once he realised that I'd left the doors open, he kind of decided that he wasn't going to bother, and we didn't see him again.
Tony says, do you know it's 5 past? That's not what Tony says. Tony says, right, I should be dog free for the rest of the week, weather permitting. I'm hoping to bring the Discord dungeon in on Thursday.
Excellent.
I'll confirm in Discord close to the time.
Awesome.
Well, Nathan's always there, so
Yep.
if he's asleep behind the counter, just give him a poke.
I'm gonna try and have a break at some point when the staff have finished having holidays. We've got show this weekend.
Yeah.
Halloween party Saturday, show in Leeds on Sunday, and then staff on holiday again next week, and then so that'll be another weekend working, and then another show, and then I might have a break. Might get to have a week.
You won't, because then someone will be ill.
Mm.
Saw Reese in McDonald's. Yeah, he's on holiday.
Yeah.
He's on holiday.
Back to work tomorrow. Was he with a young lady at all?
You leave Reese alone.
Mm.
His mum.
Yeah.
How do you know it was his mum? If he's asleep behind the counter, I'll mention shaving an eyebrow off to Dave. My hands are clean. I don't think Dave needs any encouragement. Is Dave off as well soon?
What, Shop Dave?
Yeah.
No, he's been off. He's not off again until Christmas.
Well, I assume when Tony says Dave that he means Shop Dave and not David.
Yeah. Yeah, David's off next week.
We have to call him Shop Dave because there's Dave and David.
Used to be Shop
I
Dave and Drift Dave.
Yeah. Pete knows Reese's mum, so. So have I. His dad's my best mate.
What colour jacket should we give this guy? This guy's supposed to be Tyrese from the series, apparently. But then they base these on the comics rather than the TV programme. So.
How long are you painting for?
Oh, I think we just finished this bit of colour, and then call it a night if it's late.
No, that's David Red. That's David. Shop Dave's the other one. Shop Dave's Shop Dave because he was our first employee.
Yeah.
So he's the guy that's always been in the shop. And Tony says, yeah, Shop Dave. We should make him name tags. Shop Dave.
I think Red went to school with Dave. Drift Dave.
So David.
Come
on, don't be messing the system up.
Okay. Yeah. Is that right? I could be wrong.
Yeah, there's school. He says.
Yeah.
And Westgate YTS.
That was it. YTS. He'd mentioned it to me.
Because you have been friends with
David.
Drift David for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, we started playing Dungeons and Dragons together in the late 90s. Right.
That was an exciting stream. Energy prices, Dave, Shop Dave, David.
Yeah.
You can't have any more Daves.
No. this lady, right? So I've given this lady like magenta coloured trousers. What colour jacket do you think she should have? Because she's already kind of got like pink trousers. So do you think she should have something like really brightly coloured as a top, like a green or something that really clashes, or do we go orange?
Let's make her like
green or orange.
Let's make her like Cordelia from Buffy when she goes back in time and everyone's in grey and black, so the vampires don't eat them, and she's in bright blue. What are you? Teeth. Turquoise, says Konoko.
Okay.
Dave the postman. Yeah. Purple, says Red. Wig me, says Tony. Ah! I love the randomness of your stream conversation, says Wicked D. It's just us talking, isn't it? It's like this now. Before we started streaming, or when we very, very first started streaming, we were looking at YouTube tips and hints and stuff about what you're supposed to do in streams, and they were all like, plan. You've got to plan what you're going to say. You've got to have a conversation going all the time. You have to plan, even if you're not streaming to anybody. Like, one person might come along, and if you just sat there in silence, you've got to be talking about something. Plan, and we never plan.
No.
We hardly even plan what we're going to paint, let alone what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. Seconds before the stream start. Yeah, this is it.
I don't have time.
Hashtag pro streamer.
Yeah, we just wing it. Just winging it. That's what we do. Yeah. But every single tip thing you see is, you've got to plan it, you've got to do. Maybe it'd be better if we did. But I don't see how you can plan what you're going to talk about.
I don't know.
There's not that much in our lives that we would go, oh, today, dear, we're going to talk about this. Is there?
No, unless you were talking about like the news of the day or something like that. I don't know how you can pre-prepare. Right.
Well, come on, I'm drinking it.
Pterodon turquoise.
Planning is for noobs. That's going to count.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've been streaming for
forever now.
18 months or something. We're not noobs.
Tony will know.
Yeah, 19 months I think it was, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, he's got a little. That's Panda. Look, if we feed Panda, you'll be able to see him.
Oh.
19 months, says Tony. That's what I love about these streams. They're just unadulterated fun and randomness. That's our lives. We're random.
Did you hydrate?
I told it to hydrate. Yeah. Look, it's hydrating. Look,
There we go. Nice bit of pterodon turquoise for her jacket. Some of these figures are going to need a little bit of touching up, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, 9:15. So we'll call it there. We'll crack back on with painting some zombie survivor guys. We should get them smashed off tomorrow night, and then if I do, on Wednesday I've got some barricades and some other bits and pieces to do, and then awesomes. So thank you very much everybody for coming and joining us.
Oh, you have to wait for the Pokemon to come now.
Oh, a wild Smeargle, something like that. Is in the chat. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming and joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. We have, haven't we?
Yeah, you've used more electricity now though by running over.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. Right, we'll hopefully see you all again very soon.
You've got to wait for the Pokemon.
Oh.
I said you got to wait. You can't leave when there's a Pokemon being caught.
I'm just gonna get another paint out and paint some.
It's not gonna be that long. It's only 90 seconds. You silly sausage. So yeah, I don't have to paint tomorrow because I don't have a camera.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it.
You said that last week.
Yeah, we are.
So I won't paint tomorrow because no camera for me.
Mrs. MLG will be painting tomorrow.
There's no camera.
Mrs. MLG will be painting tomorrow.
I'll just have to leave like Gizcam and just
no.
wave it around.
You can sit here and do the do the painting.
No, I can't because I can't show what I'm painting. Oh no, I dropped it.
You've dropped it.
I dropped it. I can't show what I'm painting anyway.
No, that is
Oh,
true.
come on, Pokemon! There you go. Koronoko got the Pokemon. Yay!
Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you, everybody.
Thank you all. See you all soon.
Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Yep, tomorrow. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.